Hi everyone, welcome on my brand new YouTube channel. I'm Amandine and I'm the owner of my Creative Oasis, where I share my passion about illustration and surface pattern design. So as I said, this is a brand new YouTube channel. This is my first video on YouTube. First of all, I would like to give you a little introduction about me, and I will then talk about why I've decided to create a YouTube channel. So, to give you a bit of an introduction, as I said, my name is Amandine, and I originally come from France. So this is where my accent comes from. For many years now, I've lived in the United Kingdom. I'm married to my British hubby, and we have two girls, and our life is here in England. Um, I've decided to create my Creative Oasis to share my passion about surface pattern design, which is the creation of repeat patterns for fabric, wallpaper, stationery, anything regarding home decor, paper goods, and to share also my passion about drawing and illustration in general. So the reason why I've decided to create a YouTube channel is that is to share that passion with you, and uh, I've been inspired by other artists and crafters online that have had a YouTube channel for many years, and I've subscribed to their channels. I've watched their videos for many years, and I thought, why not me? Why not create a channel too? So what you're going to find on my YouTube channel, there will be different type of videos. Some videos will be informational, so there will be like mini tutorials or videos where I show how to do something or how I do something. There will be videos where I show how I compare one medium to another. Then there will also be some videos where I will invite you to watch me draw something, and I will have a voiceover where I will explain my process, how I drew that subject, and how you can draw the same as I do. And there will also be vlog type of videos. So for example, there will be videos where I will give you a bit of a sketchbook tour or a tour of the artworks that I have done. I will show you what challenges I've encountered in doing these artworks. And I like to follow some tutorials from other artists, so I can give you some of my recommendations regarding these tutorials. So it's important to note, however, that I am not an expert in art and design. I'm pretty new on the scene. I haven't done art school. I have not been formally trained. My career so far has been mostly in human resources, which, as you can imagine, is not artistic at all. So I am self-taught, but this is the perspective that I want to share. You know, how to develop a skill, especially a drawing skill, when you're new to it, when it's something that you don't have a practice for, and you haven't been formally trained on it. Um, so I'm hoping that through my channel, through my videos, I will inspire you to draw as well. I think some people can be a bit intimidated by drawing. They feel like they need a talent, or they need to have been trained, academically trained. Um, and this is the beauty of illustration and surface pattern design. You don't need to be, you don't need to do realistic, photorealistic drawing. You don't need to do academic type of drawing, but you can still find joy in drawing a subject like flowers, for example, and be happy not only about the process but about the results as well. So I'm hoping that through my channel and my videos, I will inspire you to draw. I will show you some of the methods and some of the techniques that will help you to break the fear of that blank page. So I'm also hoping that through my channel, I will spark conversation on the subject of art and design, especially self-taught art and design. So don't hesitate to put comments below on my video. Um, don't hesitate to ask me questions. I would love to know your thoughts about drawing, illustrating, and designing. So also bear in mind, this is my first video, so what will follow here is a watch me draw type of video. So what I will do, I will draw this cosmos flower. So I've made a video and there's a voiceover where I explain to you how I drew this flower in graphite pencil. So as I said, this is my first video, so it can only get better from now. But I'm hoping that it still inspire you to draw. And I think it's magical to see this flower appear from a blank page. So I'm hoping that you find the same magic, and yes, let me know in the comments if you have found it useful, and don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up as well. And I hope that you follow me on my channel.
So here we
So
are. So for
enjoy.
this first tutorial, I've chosen a cosmos flower to draw. This is a very simple flower to draw, so with simple shapes. So as you can see, I use a very light graphite pencil. And the first thing I do is study the shape of the flower. So you can break down your subject in very simple shapes. So you can see on this flower, there's an oval at the top, and there's a line for the stem, and there's obviously the round middle as well. So I just draw very simple shapes on the page. You can't see, so I'm really sorry for the light drawing, because and you can't really see it on video because it's a 2H pencil, which is very light graphite pencil. So but these lines, they will serve you as a guide basically, and you will erase them later. It's for you to yes, to have an idea of the shape of the flower first on your blank page, and then you can then follow the guides of this line to draw your flowers, to draw the details of the flowers. So here I'm drawing some of the little flowers on the side of the main flower. And don't hesitate to get creative. You don't have to draw exactly like the photo. You can you can make the stem more bendy, for example, to add a little bit more movement to your drawing. So it doesn't have to be exactly like your subject. The other thing that I did, so this is a reference photo that comes from a website called Pexels. It's a website that has loads of copyright-free photos that you can use for inspiration and you can use for reference. So I'll put a link in the description below so you can download that photo too. And it's actually a color photo, but I've made it in black and white so that I can see the shape and the values better on the subject, and it helps me to draw that flower better. So I'm speeding the drawing here a bit. So as you can see, I've sped it 3 times. So I don't draw that quickly. I think this drawing overall took me, I think it took me 20 minutes to do in real time, or 30 minutes maybe, I can't remember now. Actually, no, I think it took me 30 minutes. So I'm basically adding the details. So I'm using, as I said earlier, um, I'm using the rough lines that I've drew as a guide, and this is my first sort of rough sketch of that flower. I'm still using that the same graphite pencil, so very light drawing. You can barely see my drawing there, but it is appearing slowly on the page. So it's still a 2H pencil that will be so easy to erase later. So I'm starting to erase the line that served me as a guide. Now I've added a little bit more detail. I still have quite a lot more details to add in order for this flower to appear on the page. Right, so now I've got a basic first draft of that flower. So I'm gonna get um, um, other pencils out now that will define the details better. Um, so still Faber-Castell pencils, but they will give me a darker lines. So I think I'm using this, yeah, there it is. So I'm using the 8, oh god, it's very, yeah, that's better, 8B. So an 8B pencil. So I'm going from a 2H to an 8B. So it's quite dark. So I can see on my black and white photo where the darker values are. So this is what I'm starting with first, and then I'll go lighter as I draw the rest of the flower. So as I said, I'm focusing on the darkest parts of the flower first. As you can clearly see, clearly see the flower appearing on my blank paper now. So again, it's this is a speed up version sequence of that video. So it's I've sped it by 3 times again. Right, so I'm changing my pencil. Unfortunately, it's a bit blurry, so we can't really see which one I'm using. I think it's a 2B. So I'm focusing on the lighter values now. So I've drawn the darkest values. Now I'm focusing on sort of mid-tones to do the rest of the flower. So I define the petal a little bit more. And this is why this black and white version of the photo helps a lot. You can see clearly the lines and the values, so it's really helpful to turn your reference photo in black and white. So again, the speed is times 3, so I don't draw that quickly normally. Right, so there we are. So I'm gonna add a little more details with this HB graphite pencil. So I'm focusing on lighter values now and giving more shape, more dimension to my flower. Doing some finishing touches. I think I've chosen quite a dark pencil. Just giving some light dark touches here and there just to give a little bit more dimension to the flower. I like my drawings to be quite decorative and illustrative. I, I don't mind if it doesn't look exactly like reality. Actually, it just it's. I think it's important to draw and to paint and to design your subject the way you see it. Um, it's I think it's more artistic to do it that way. There we are. Beautiful cosmos flower.